YouTube, what's going on? I'm coming at you with a build guide for my Paladin for Neverwinter in the new mod for the Red Harvest. Um, Definitely could do better, but this gets me through all the content I need. I know, there's new gear, there's better gear, whatever. It is what it is. Let's get right into it. So, I'm using the old school helm from last mod, the Prismatic Fractal Helmet. Still gets me everything I need to do. As you can see, I'm item level 111,372, which can go way up. But this gets me through everything right now. I haven't completely gone through and done everything yet, but this gets you through all the content. I'm using the Enchanted Depthforge Breastplate. Again, there's a better one, but this will let you get through everything if you want to. You could just put on the Prismatic one if you really want to do this, but not needed at all. Again, Prismatic Gauntlets. I'm using the Bismuth set from last mod. I'm using pretty much everything from last mod. I don't know why I have the Crimson Oath set on. I really don't. But I do. And then I'm using the Dreadbreaker Loop for the Forte and the power for each player in your team. And then I'm using this new one, which it's not really needed, but I'm using it for the 9,000 outgoing healing and the extra 4,000 outgoing healing. Helps. It does things for me. Okay, it does things for me. Alright. After that, I'm going to the Emberburn shirt. When in combat multiple enemies, gain up to 7% outgoing healing. And I'm using the Cerebral Sage Ink for another outgoing healing stat. Plus, whenever I critically strike, I have a 10% chance to gain 10 action points. And since I'm using dailies a lot, boom, there you go. I'm using the Marco's Mystic Marker, which I could swap that out easily. I can move these around if I want to, like the Portable Spell Jammer, Heart of the Volcano, and then the Crimson Calamity just to complete that set. But just what I'm using right now for the gear-wise. If you want to go to my stats, I'm not nearly where I should be. I mean, when I'm in combat, it's completely different, but even outside, I'm at 88.5%. Incredible, and I never have any issue doing anything. So, enchantment-wise on my offense, I'm using Cobalt, and then a Garnet. Obviously using the Jade for the outgoing healing in there. Defense-wise, Jade, Garnet. Combat, Divine Aegis for the healing. And the bonus is movement speed, which could change. I just prefer to go faster. It is what it is. Bounce. Again, nothing's completely up yet. This is just base. Everything can be better than this, but this is just what I'm using because it's what I got. I got epic colors. Sue me. So, pretty much everything can be better. I'm still a novice at I'm not the best at this game, so I just use what I use. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, companion-wise, Polar Bear Cub if I'm doing something that people don't need a buff on. If I'm doing something people need a buff on, I'll swap to, like, Flapjack or something. I like Flapjack mostly, honestly. It's just the way it is. People want Flapjack, I give them the Flapjack. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm using all outgoing healing stuff in Forte, and then Critical Strike and outgoing healing. And my bonuses are outgoing healing, Raptor's Instinct for that power, Critical Strike, outgoing healing, Critical Strike, and outgoing healing. Outgoing healing. That's pretty much all I'm using on this. Again, Sacred Weapon, Divine. Sometimes I'll use that. Otherwise, I'll use Circle of Divinity. It is what it is. I'm not overly worried about it. This gets me through everything, so it should and will get you through everything. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see it in action, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video.